guys, welcome back to Beam.NG. So today we're going to be checking out one new mod that I got. I should say two. First one is called Spring Wheels. Instead of rubber wheels, this mod allows you to have springs for wheels. And look, they actually compress. I'm using nodes right now. They actually compress really good. So what normal wheels cannot do is avoid a spike strip. So let's say you see this bastion right here. I'm going to set the strip down. And it's gonna die on contact. Let's take a look. It is dying though. Let's use it. Let's actually use the Wendover. It's a better car. That worked. So now see, the tires are flat. I mean, you can hear the sounds of them being flat, and for some weird Beam.NG glitch, they actually hover like the teeniest bit above the ground. There's a VVOS that's gonna die today. You'd be like, there's a VVOS that's gonna die. Heard that? I heard the poop poop sounds. For some reason, I feel like Beam.NG's tires, when they pop, they don't have like the deflated texture anymore. That's the sound. They look undeflated. I heard something. Oh, it's that busted car. Oh, police car. Let's see it. Let's use the police's own weapon against them. That did not work. That spectre was too low, and you can see the rears actually popped. They sunk down more into the ground. And that just ripped out its hubcap. So now let's see. Rear left, rear right, all deflated. Front, let's see. Front's all gone. And now it can only do the crab walk. Now for the van. Look, I'm just gonna spike strip every car that I see here. Spike strips send vans flying. Oh, this isn't deflated. That's good. We have another Wendover that I'm gonna destroy. Don't ask me why. Mission accomplished. It does not look like it's going down. Oh, the Bastion V8 police car. I never even tested this thing in spike strips though. Okay, I heard some pops. Yep, they popped. They so popped. Okay, no, not the van. We did the van already. Let's do another VVOS. I'm just curious what will happen. That's the most hidden trap I've ever done in Beam.NG. Let's pop it again then if this first time doesn't work. Okay, now it just runs over like a speed bump. I'll have another Bastion. And then when I'm finishing stripping the Bastion, I'll go back and run the spring car over the... Bastion looks okay, so now let's go back. Find my spring D series. That's not it. We're looking... Oh, that's it. The lone car. So with the spring wheels, if you do two-wheel drive cars or rear-wheel drive, they suck. So I suggest you use the D series or the H series or the Roamer because they all come with four-wheel drive abilities. Intense non-police pursuit. Okay, so let's see. No problem. Rolls over just like a speed bump. And now I'm going to spawn in the normal D series so you can compare the difference. Okay, delete that word. We don't need the spike strip anymore. I use the base model of the D series, so it's the blue car you see here. Cough. Now I'm thinking, so the spikes, okay. So the spikes destroy the wheels, but what if I use like a jet turbine car? Like the jet engine or the helicopter turbine? And I can also try the Flying Tango and the Radio D series engine car. Okay, this is the normal one. I just did some paint adjustments to the spring one, and that's gonna be my new default car for now. Fronts are gone completely, and it won't move. Oh wait, it can still drive? Yeah. And it's gonna die immediately when I put it into high too. Just trying this. The fronts obviously get less power because they're not powered, and then when you go shift it back into high 4, you feel like so much power. I'm seeing revs. Now I feel like I'm driving the spring wheel car. Okay, let's run over the spike strips again. Now let's reverse and go over them again. I'm just thinking, what would happen? Oh, it catches. It so catches. Now let me just... Oops, wrong button. AI, traffic, delete all traffic vehicles. So okay, now I'm thinking, can I do like a spike strip challenge where there are like 10 spike strips and then I test some cars through it? I'm gonna move Mr. Spring Car out of the way for now. Clone. Another strip. This. Clone. Set this in the middle. And then clone. I'm having like so many strips after this. I'm gonna try this again. I need some speed. Speed it. That sounded so like some speed bumps. Reset them all. Clone more. More. Now time to place these bad boys down. That one's really off, so let's move it. The D-Series, the Springwood D-Series looks like a police car waiting for its new catch. I'm wondering what cars would make it and what cars would not make it. Okay, run it again. So now we tried off like a normal truck. Now let's go with something that has less ground clearance. Something like... I'm thinking right now. Let me see. We could do the bolide. That's always an option. Also C60, C260 rating. It sucks. This thing's not gonna crab walk for its whole entire life. Spikes don't see they have anything wrong. Except for one. I think we can lower this. Wrong thing. The suspension. There is no tire pressure. I want to see what happens when I do this. Can you like deflate a tire when it's already deflated? So I don't get how Beam.NG manages to pull this off. Let's see if there's any other spike strip mods, or are there any spike strip mods? Wrong button. Spike. Eh. Naked. Okay, so there's a video you can watch what's happening. It's on slow motion, and that's a strip. Here we go. So now you see what happens when you hit a spike strip, and that's what happens when stuff happens. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. It's much easier. Switch. Bolide. Now I'm going to the bolide and select something that's even has lower ground clearance. I'm not sure what has that low ground clearance. If you guys know, please tell me in the comments below. And I remember one thing. Maybe Malak. I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not. Unload. It's just has a no texture problem. It's really old. Yeah, look, Bob's hand is sticking out of the almost sticking out of the window. This thing has suspension tuning, so how can it like lower this? Ride height 0. Front ride height 0. I can only do 0.9. Oh, this thing is so squatted right now. Okay, squatted car versus spike strips. Who will win? I guess the squatted car does. What other old stuff is down the repository? This might be outdated. Nah, I'll click the wrong button again. This thing is so squatted that I can't imagine even sitting in this. Does not have handles. Let's check the gauges. Oh, gauge works. Let's hit a spike strip. Like that, where there was an earthquake. Nothing can beat the legendary spring-wheeled car. To this boy. I'm thinking, will this thing be able to off-road as good? Let's give it a shot. I mean, I'm losing springs constantly right now. Now I'm just driving on rims after I lose all my springs. It's only that one wheel that's making me lose springs apparently. We rev it. I see a spring over there now. Rev it again. Okay, turn and just go uphill. Oh, the car is struggling. Low 4. Does not work. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to hitting the spike strips. Steer. Come on. Finally found the cheat weapon to spike strips. And then it's flipped one. Let's go here, switch. The Malloc. Both of the dummies, I feel like they died. And this thing has no more steering left. Unless you call this steering, and it has a very bad pull to the right now. I cannot control this anymore. The D series is the ultimate winner of the challenge. I want to try something else. Let's run it through again. No prob. But now it's time for the Tango. Because you know, I can't end the video with that one of the newest car mods I got. Tango. I got a new mod that has more configs of the Tango, so oh. Oh. There's the van. GTI. I'm gonna try the GTI model versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 9 spike strips. I was so close to hitting that 10 mark. Rev it. I heard some extreme popping noises. People say this looks like a smiley frog, so does it really? It does, yeah, kinda. This thing glides after hitting the spike strip. Okay, I'm gonna drive this back and I'm gonna end the video there. It's revving so hard just to get this far. Where are the strips? Oh, there they are. I'm smoking so bad right now. Turn the camera. Oh, it's gonna murder it. We have a smoking Charrier in town. Now I just need this thing and send it. It's so squatty now, there's like literally no ground clearance between it and the ground. Now let's send it back to where it belongs. I think I hit the mic, sorry. I'm trying to turn the car right now. The steering wheel is not easy. Did it. Well, I feel like that ends today's episode, folks, of me driving cars over spike strips and obliterating them. Bye.